Good morning, good afternoon, um, good awakening. I don't know what to tell you. Like, just good, bliss, positive emotions everywhere, all around. It is your girl. What do I want to go about today? I always have this problem. It is your girl, Kina. Yeah, that's who's here today. Kina's here today. And, I'm feeling good, looking good, eating good, smoking good. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel, Lila versus Eve, where the thing to be is free. Free to love who you want to love, free to do whatever you want to do, and free to live your life like whatever. And I still haven't came up with that exact phrase yet, so I'm putting that on my to-do list. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Um, guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like I've been slacking on my YouTube channel just because my YouTube channel is not bringing in income. So it's really just like something like a hobby, something that I like to do. It's just a hobby. So most of my time is getting pulled towards things that, do make me money. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing me that much. And I record my videos now. That's don't get me wrong. I record videos for you guys, but I just don't freaking edit them and upload them. It's a process because even if I get them all edited and things like that, it's just like then I gotta upload them and then I gotta write the captions and I gotta write the titles and then I gotta do the cover photo. It's so much with YouTube, but it's something that I really do enjoy doing, like on my free time when I don't have anything else to do and I just want to do be creative and just talk. So yeah, that's that. But welcome back to my channel, and today I feel like just venting. Like I want to vent about different subjects, and today and right now in this moment, I want to talk about changes, like going through changes. So, change is really the inevitable because we mimic the universe. If we want to know what's going on inside, all we have to really do is look outside. If we want to know why our outside is going on like this, all we got to do is look inside. Like as above, so below. That applies to life in general. And and you look outside. So when I say that, you look outside and changes, seasons, cycles are everywhere. And the weather, in the ocean, tide comes up, the tide comes back. The moon comes up, the moon comes down, the sun comes up, the sun comes down, the moon comes up. What other cycles? Just think of some cycles like for every action there's a reaction. If the pendulum swings to the right, the pendulum has to swing back to the left. Cycles in cause and effect and ups and downs and lefts and rights are mimic all over in the universe. So that happens in our life too. Like we have ups, we have successes, and then we have failures. And they're one and the same pretty much because if you succeed in one thing, you're gonna have to fail in another. And it might not be a fail. You don't have to look at it as a fail, but sacrifices. The universe takes sacrifices. So if it gives you something, it has to take something away. If it takes something away, it's going to give you something. That's why I learned to surrender to the universe, because even when I'm having these bad times and I'm in like a little funk, the pendulum has to swing back to the right. It has to. All I have to do is, you know, stay positive, keep going, um, keep my desire strong and, you know, grounded, and the pendulum will swing back. So, and you may think that some people have bad lives, and it's like, and it may seem like the pendulum is not swinging back to the right, but the pendulum does swing back to the right. It might be in little subtle things. Like you have, that's why you have to learn to appreciate every little blessing that you get. It does not matter if you find a penny on the ground. That is, show gratitude for that penny. Thank you. That is abundance. That is money attracting to you. Don't think, oh, that's just a penny. Like, so something happens and you lose $100. Okay, the universe takes $100 from you. You like really bummed about it, and you walk in, and then you see a penny, and what you should do is pick up the penny. Like, wow, like thank you. Like at first I was down, but now I feel good because I understand the messages that you send to me. I understand that abundance is always going to be with me. It doesn't matter that I lost that $100. Look at this penny right here. I'm very grateful for this penny. Like abundance is attracted to me. Money is a frequency. It's attracted to me, and I'm on that frequency. And when you start to, because you're on that penny frequency, you found that penny, you're on that penny frequency, you start to show your appreciation for that, and you start to raise your frequency. Then you go on that a dollar frequency, then you raise it, and next thing you know, you're on $1,000 frequency, and the universe is just blessing you. The universe is blessing you, and you still showing that appreciation. You forgot about the $100 because that shit don't matter no more. Like that was just a little sacrifice. It was a sacrifice for something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you may think that if you lose that $100, that when you come across that penny, that it's just like life sucks, like, you know, whatever. Or you may overlook that penny. You may overlook that penny because you're looking for $100 and you didn't notice that little blessing right there, that little subtle blessing, that little sign that the universe was sending you, that you come on, you're there, but you need to raise it. And that's the reason why you lost it in the first place, because you let your frequency get too low. You went below that frequency of abundance, okay? Which is, you know, it's just a cycle. Things happen. It's hard to keep yourself on, you know, like a high frequency all the time. It's not hard, but it's something that you definitely have to work at. And when you start becoming more conscious about the things that you do, then that's when your frequency starts to rise, okay? And I hope that made sense. Like, just don't skip over those blessings, okay? Don't skip over those blessings. And the reason why I wanted to talk about changes is because I'm changing. I change every single day, though. Like, every single day when I wake up, I am a changed person than when I went to sleep last night. I'm waking up more alive. I'm waking up more aware, more alert, more aligned, stronger mentally, physically. Look at these freaking muscles, baby. These freaking muscles, bro. I'm waking up like I'm seeking knowledge, and those things have not came to me that I may really, really want, but they're coming, and I'm sure of that. I'm not 50% sure. I'm not like, you know, open to the fact that things are coming. I'm not like just like, okay, if it comes, it comes. I'm like, it's coming. Like, baby, you know, he like, I'm coming. It ain't no way out. Ain't no backing out then, bitch. You in there. So that's in the stage. I'm like, it's coming. But I'm going through some changes in my life, and I love the changes that I'm going through. I'm so grateful that, you know, I'm chosen for this journey. I remember when I hated this journey. I remember when I wanted to give up, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give up, and I'm still here. And there's going to be a moment where you're really going to you're going to feel good to be alive. Like, I've always wondered, I wanted to ask adults that I never really had the like the courage the courage to go ask someone, like, does it ever get better? Like, life, do you just go through life confused, scared, fearful? Is it just always going to be up and down, and you're going to have like good times, and then you're going to have like really really bad times? Or is there periods of life where it's just constantly good, constantly good, constantly good, constantly good? And you know what? I don't have to ask anybody that anymore. Because I know for myself, being on this planet 25 years, I have grown to learn a lot. A lot. And it's only because I went seeking for the knowledge. And it's only because I was open to change. I was open to change. And and it's like now I've come to the awareness of that life has, like I said, the pendulum swings left, it has to swing back right, and then it has to swing back left. The pendulum swings. But one thing I learned is that you can control how you react when the pendulum swings left. And that's kind of like being in control of the pendulum, being in control of your own fate, because when the pendulum swings left and things are going bad, reacting instead of reacting to the pendulum swinging left, you can be assured, you can consciously think that, you know, the pendulum is going to swing back right. So why react to this? Why react to this? Why give this my emotions? Because if I get stuck over here and I'm turned to this, all this stuff happening over here on the left side of the pendulum, when it swings back right, I'm going to miss it. It swings back right, I can't see it. I'm going to miss when things start going back positive, and I'm going to miss those little blessings that happen that we don't, you know, really appreciate. And that's going to make this pendulum swings. It's going to make the pendulum stay over here just a little bit longer. And these lefts are not going to feel too much like lefts anymore. It's just going to feel like the pendulum is just there. Like you're there. The pendulum is right here because you can control it. Just the way that you react to it. The way that you feel about what's going on around you. So that's where I'm at in my life, controlling the pendulum, manifesting, working, doing things that I love, building myself up, breaking myself down, reconstructing myself, having conversations with myself. I'm excluding myself. This is the year of the hermit, baby. For me, this is the year of the hermit, and this is just something that I have to do. I have to exclude myself. I have to do the things that I've always wanted to do. I was driving today and I'm looking just at the world, and I'm like, wow, like, this is a beautiful world. Like, no wonder why people want to, you know, go out, party, hang out with people. eat all the fast food restaurants. It's all the bright colors and things that just attract you and just pull you in. But then I thought about like going within and meditating, how good that feels too. Because when you go out in these big groups of people, there's no denying that we're all connected. So when you go out in these big groups of people, when someone's having a bad day, it can, transfer over to you and different things like that. So it's not to say don't go out, but it's just, choose where you go out. Choose where you go out. When you go within, it's beautiful, it's colorful, it's way more rewarding, because then you can attract those people here on the 3D realm. Then you can attract those people that you're really aligned to, because you know who you are. A lot of people are walking around not aligned. So until you align yourself, you really don't know who. I feel like until you align yourself, you really don't know who your true friends are. You really don't know your true group that you're supposed to be with until, because everybody's broken right now. Everybody's sucking things out of each other and, trying to take things to make them feel better, and are giving way too much to, fill this empty void, or just different things like that. It's never a balance. It's never a relationship where it's like give and take, give and take. And this is why I don't understand why people think sugar daddy and sugar baby relationships don't work out. Why they think it's so fucking bogus. Because I feel like it's such a give and take. Like, there's no denying that when you have a sugar daddy, unless you really a finesser and, you find someone that's really, really empty, then you can take as a sugar baby. You can take, and they just giving you all their money and, things like that. Even though it doesn't have to be with sex, but when you take, and you're not feeding their love tank, even if you're not intentionally feeding their love tank, you're not intentionally, if they like physical touch, you're not intentionally, hugging them when you guys are together, or holding their hands, or patting them on the shoulder, like, touching their shoulders, just making that physical contact, that little subtle physical contact. It doesn't have to be full blown sex, but if you're not feeding their love tank and they're giving to you, and you're just taking, that's just because that person is missing something. But when there's like a very successful, a good sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, and you're a good sugar baby, you're a good sugar baby, you're a good companion, you're a good whatever, then there's that give take exchange of it. They're giving you the financial part, the money, which in return that's what you need. It makes you happy, because when people give me money, it damn sure makes me fucking happy. Like, I don't understand what people are talking about this shit. When people give me money, unless you're unhappy, nothing that someone gives you is going to make you happy. So when people say, like, money's not going to make you happy, like, yeah, if you're not happy, of course, nothing's going to make you happy. Like, if you're not happy, someone loving you is not going to make you happy. When you're unhappy and someone's doing everything for you, you don't appreciate it, and you still fuck up, you still do this, and it's just because of that internal, that deep unhappiness. But when you're happy, it doesn't matter if someone's fucking you over, doesn't matter if you don't have enough money, doesn't matter if you do have enough money. When you're genuinely happy, you're happy. So when you're genuinely happy and you have that flow of income and money, like, you feel good. Money does make you happier. Money does make you feel good. Like, it depends on what your idea of success is, and it could be anything. Like, that's just, yeah, it's a good thing. So money makes me happy. And when they're feeding you that, when they're giving you that money, and you got gift giving as a love language, which is mine, which is a lot of women. And if you have quality time, so they're taking you on that trips, they're taking you out, you spending nice time together, that's feeding into your love language. And in return, you're giving them their physical touch. You're returning the love. You're giving them their, like, wow, you're such a great man, because you are a great man when you do things like that for women. Like, you are a great man. Like, I say that to guys all the time, and I really truly mean it. Like, when I say it, it's not a lie. It's not like I'm using you for your money, and it's not like I'm taking your money and I'm not giving anything in return, because I am giving you something in return. I'm giving you that companionship. I'm giving you that whatever that you're missing in your life. Like, I don't understand why people think it's just a take relationship. That's not what it is. There is a give, take, exchange, which is way more valued in those type of arrangements versus when people just come together as love. When people come together looking for love, that's, you're never gonna find it. When people come together just like, give me love, like, that's why shit just, they don't come together consciously. Like, okay, what do you have? What do I have? What can we exchange? Like, what can we exchange? So yeah. And what also makes those relationships more valuable is when you, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but is when you take what they give you and make more of that. So if they're giving you money, then take that money and make more so you can make your own money. If they're giving you, words of affirmation, they're telling you how amazing you are, take those affirmations and apply it to yourself. Like, you know what? She see how amazing I am. Like, if I'm talking to my sugar daddy, like, you're amazing. Like, you're an amazing guy. She sees how amazing I am. Why can't I see how amazing I am? And take that, and that's what keeps that relationship going and just, just nice and less so dependent on each other. So that's my rant about changes today. And one thing I just want to take you guys to take away from this video is, just think about some things that you can change in your life that can make your life better. Like, don't be scared. Don't be afraid of changes. If it's moving to that place, if it's talking to people first more, like, if you're missing that human interaction in your life, talk to people more. Do it first. If that's not something that you're used to, like, especially if you're heading to a career where you're gonna have to talk to people, just do things, whether it's working out and things like that. I was kind of afraid of change because I thought it was gonna change who I am as a person, but who I am is who I am in a core. Like, I didn't want to change my goofiness. I didn't want to change my loving to go out and have fun and party and turn up, and how hype I am and different things like that, the smoking the weed and the trying the acid and things like that. I didn't want to change that because that's part of myself that I really, really do enjoy, and it's fun taking acid tabs and getting drunk as fuck off of wine and vodka sometimes, and smoking weed and taking shrooms. So I didn't want to change that part of myself, but as I'm starting to meditate more, go to yoga more, and just practice more self-healing, I understand that it's not going to change me. I'm me. Like, I'm me. All it's going to do is enhance who I am, and it's going to give me the ability to shine my light. So instead of knowing that internally that I'm this person, I can go out and I can really be this person, and I don't have to hide myself. Because you know how you're a different person in the house when you're outside. Like, you're probably more goofy in the house around your family or around your friends that and outside you're a little more like, everybody, like, show people that goofy side. Make someone else's day. You never know who you meet. And I want to say this one last thing. when I'm talking like this on here, I'm not just talking to you guys. Like, this is a reminder. I'm more so talking to myself. This is a reminder to me too. And I know there's a lot of people that's going through the same thing because the world is beating on frequency. And as a whole, we're all on one frequency. There's an average frequency. And I don't think the average, even though I think it's rising, it's probably like a battle, just like, but I think it's probably like, but it's going up, but it's going down, it's going up, it's down. But so I'm just helping you guys out so we can all rise up to the sun and the stars out and the sun. Spirit, can't you hear it coming? Dun, dun, spirit. Thanks for watching. That's my song, y'all.